going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Show Me Your Hauls. Joined here, as always, by Mr. Marvel Comics. How's it going?
Not bad. It's house tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you and I tonight, man. I believe Sheik's going to be joining us at some point if he's able to, and yeah, the face is a little preoccupied. We did not have a show on Monday. There was an event going on for Veterans Day, so Face was gone to that, and then it's just the way the cards played out. But we're back, guys. We're fucking back, and we got some hauls. I got some hauls too. Like I've said before in other shows, I haven't bought comics in a little bit. I've just been reading digitally, trying to budget myself, save some money. But when the opportunity presents itself, you just got to fucking do it. All right. We got to give a shout out to the one, the only, Mr. Michael Baker, the only one in the chat right now. Shout out, brother. Thanks for all your support. I know you commented last night. It was around like 6:40 something, 7 o'clock. We saw that. All right. Well, let's just get to it. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's go right into it.
All right. I know you got some hauls, Marvel, so I'm just gonna get mine out of the way, and then we can dive right into yours. So I got 3 piles here. Nothing crazy. I think it's 3 piles, 8 books total. Win, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. But I have not been able to find these books anywhere since I started collecting comics. So that's, I've only been collecting since the pandemic started. That's what, 4 years ago now, almost. But I haven't seen these books anywhere. It's at shows, Fan Expo, big shows, small shows, just random places. Never found them. But that being said, I haven't bought comics in a long time. There's a local guy near us that opens his warehouse every so often on weekends, and he's just got rows and rows of long boxes of comics. Marvel can attest to it. He's been there before. We've had Hyper there before. Archel and K-Man, they've all been there. Everybody's bought some books, It's just a great time.
It's a really nice. When I think of warehouse, I think dingy industrial type of thing. It's a nice setup, nice hardwood floors. The building in itself is
it is. It's really well done.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got the email that the warehouse was being opened up for Friday, Saturday, Sunday last week. And, after work Friday, I drove the 3 blocks over to the warehouse. It was perfect. And I did some shopping. Kenneth, what's going on? Thanks for the comment. So I went to the warehouse. The guy is a great guy. If you ever, are in the area, if you're around the Ottawa area, hit me or Marvel up. We'll drop the info for you so you can go check it out sometime. He's not always open, so we'd have to let you know when he opens up. That being said, I did a little bit of hunting. He's got rows of dollar bin books, $3, $5. He's got wall books. He's got CGCs. He's got collected editions. He's got pretty much, the whole variety there. So I started collecting a stack, just cheap books because you know me, I'm fucking cheap, guys. So I picked up a few bucks. I think I had like $70. Thrifty. That's the word. I am thrifty. So yeah, I had about $70 in books, maybe 15, 20 bucks. And then right at the end of my diving experience, I'm going through a bin, and boom. I hit the gold mine. I hit my jackpot. I don't want to say holy grails, but just to complete my run. I haven't found these anywhere, guys. So we will start off with what's that?
Your white whale is a better way to.
My white whales. There's a couple of them. All right. So there's a few Power Ranger books I'm missing. Yes, I told you guys. There's a few Power Ranger books I'm missing. This one was from 1995. You got Hamilton Comics, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue 2. So this is volume 2 of that one Power Ranger book that everybody gets because they can't afford Super Sentai. So this is volume 2 to that Hamilton Power Rangers run. Never seen it before. Hey, nice little ad. I will tell you guys, I overpaid for these books by a little bit. Hey, but sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you just got to pull the trigger, man. I haven't found these anywhere. I knew I was overpaying, but I knew I probably wouldn't find these again. So I
Now,
said, "Fuck it."
dude, when you say overpaid, was it cheaper to fill your tank of gas than buy these books?
Yeah, yeah. I could have filled my tank in my SUV before. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That puts it in perspective, eh? Stop. I won't. I got to feel good about myself here. All right. Next up, we have Marvel Comics run from 1995, same year that the Hamilton comics dropped this series in 95. You got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #2. So this is by Marvel Comics now. I don't have #3, but I have #4 now. And it's a nice White Ranger cover. Pretty dope.
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn,
Yeah.
that's like an early photo cover.
It is.
TV shit.
Yeah. We got #5 here with the Zord on the cover. Love it.
Do you have any of the full series of these? Are you going to give it a read yet, or what?
I don't have any of the full series because they're so hard to come across. And when you do come across them, somebody let their dog play with it and just chewed up, or their kid, So you can't find them. I want them in a great condition, obviously, but
Oh wait, actually, didn't you mention that they're going to be reprinted in a hardcover?
They are. So the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I think it's the Archive collection. It's a hardcover collected format. Is going to carry all of the older Power Ranger series like these in a hardcover that's coming out in February for pre-order. So if you're a Power Rangers fan, check that out. Trev, shipping guru, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. And then we got #6, which I mean, the White Ranger's helmet looks a little weird, but I like the cover.
It looks a little bit goofy, like a rabbit. And also, if you told JR to draw a Power Ranger cover, that would probably be the end result.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, also released in 1995, same year as the other two series, Raging Cajun. What's going on? But yeah, same year, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Ninja Rangers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the Ninja Rangers were my favorite growing up. They were dope, man. So this not only features the Ninja Rangers for Power Rangers, it also has is it Saban's? Yeah, it also has Saban's VR Troopers. It's a flip book. So I will take it out and just show you the other cover here. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, when was Ninja Rangers? Didn't they lost their powers or something like that? Didn't they? And that was the whole kind of premise of it.
Yeah, they lost their powers. It's just like with the movie with Ivan Ooze, right? Lost their powers, have to go to the island and all that. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Do you remember
Flip books, 2 stories. What's that?
You actually remember VR Troopers growing up?
No, not VR Troopers.
Oh my god.
I never really watched it.
What? Do you remember Beetleborgs at least?
You remember Beetleborgs?
Fuck, that
was
was it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, that's it, Baker. Ninjas are always cooler than regular anything. We got Cali Comics in the house. So I also got issue 3. I do have issue 2 of this series. It's just put away right now. But as well. The whole series is a flip book, so you got the VR Troopers cover on the back.
Yeah.
And number 4. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty excited, not gonna lie, guys, especially for my first hunt in a while. Yeah, I got to do it more often again. That's it for me. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, but my white whales. All right, Marvel.
Bad find. Not a bad find at all. I got a ton. I have been purchasing from an online retailer known in
Ooh.
Canada. If you know, you know.
Oh,
yeah,
is it
they got
the online retailer in Canada?
pretty much.
Pretty much.
But I won't give it away.
No,
But I don't want to give it away.
Our Canadian secret.
Yeah, exactly. The worst kept Canadian secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, they finally got a book in that I was looking for. So once I grabbed that, then I kind of shipped my stuff and went through it today, this afternoon actually. And yeah, it took me like a solid 3 hours to go through and sort. But I catalog my books as well on like my CLZ and my Stash, my stuff like that. And then yeah, just kind of another deep dive of I'm like, don't I have this? Do I need this? Kind of created a whole other problem of books I need to look for and find. So yeah, but I mean, other than that, like I got a pretty solid haul, and I really don't need of it, so that's pretty good because that doesn't happen very.
Well, there we go.
So but yeah, on top of that, just kind of some. I want a solo. I don't know what solo.
I don't know. Oh, it's that one.
Just some stuff that I picked up from my LC. I got the course window shades cover.
Of course, you had to.
And it looks like he's his lasagna cooking in the oven. Just kind of watch that cheese bubble up a little bit. So I got that, and I gave it to Reed. It was actually really good. So definitely keep on with that. X-Force going at number 46 now. It's kind of rare for a book to be ongoing, but the art is Castellini or something like that, but I don't know much of his Marvel work, but yeah, it looks like a nice like painted style or
that's really nice. I like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Grab that. And then yeah, everything else was pretty much in the box. So picked up Deadpool number 8, which is a Guardians of the Galaxy cover. I mainly bought it for Phi Lavelle.
Nice
on there. X-Men 26, the one half of the connecting, obviously because of Emma Frost on it.
Oh, gotta.
Yeah. All about themes, So keeping on, we got the Immoral X-Men by Mark Brooks with Frost on it.
Ooh.
Just kind of some homage covers. I picked up 2 more of the what is these? ASM number 21.
I know they're so confusing. I love the covers, but so confusing.
I know. I have to write the number on the back of it because yeah, man, they're still going. I have a few more to kind of pick up, but I kind of wait for them to go on sale and grab them, especially because a lot of those ASM books are all oversized and milestone issues. So I'm like I'm not spending $8.99 on a fucking book just for
no, thank you.
Yeah, I got 2 more the Sonic number 4s. Pepe Silva, always
nice. Yeah.
And then keeping with that, childhood thing, Darkwing Duck, the 1 in 10 Akira homage.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so clean.
Yeah, that was going for like some decent money. So yeah, I kind of grabbed that. There was a version of that too, but I'm like, no, you need to have the trade dress on it to, kind of make it pop a little more.
Yeah.
The Liquid Kill number 3, I forget the artist's name, Yuhun San. Virgin cover.
Oh shit.
Which fits with more of the movie poster homages. The number 6 homage to Kill Bill,
Yeah.
Volume 1.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a classic movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, so good.
Number 2 doesn't compare. I'm sorry, but Eat the Blood, the Violence, you know, tear that bitch's head off. And yeah, more movie poster homages. I got the Dark Ride. This is 6, 125. Homage to 101 Dalmatians.
Are you having an easier time finding the 1 in 25s for that series now?
Absolutely not.
No, it's still on fire, eh? Damn. I would have thought maybe
I know.
now that it's further along, it slowed down, but
Well, I mean, still being at 1 in 25s of a book that, you know, basically everybody buys number 1 because there's potential span, and maybe 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And then I think by you're like number 4, everyone's kind of done with it. So, I mean, shops kind of slow down their orders and stuff like that. So, yeah, this one I paid more of a premium for like eBay going prices, basically. This one as well. Fast on the trigger looking on eBay. So yeah, I fell into that price gouging. Well, not price gouging, but upsell. So the number 9 that came out last week.
Oh man, that's
yeah,
nice.
You know what? I didn't even notice it until Hyper was on Cover Lovers last week, and they were talking about it, and she actually the clipper, and she's actually slit his throat, which I didn't even really notice.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I'm like, shit, that's really dark.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's a sharp peel, man.
Yeah.
I guess
that's number 9. Damn. They're up to number 11 now. The number 10 is the Iron Giant, which isn't a Disney cover, so Disney movie, so kind of weird. And then number 11 is Aladdin. So I did order that on too. But yeah, you know, I absolutely love these covers, and just kind of a little bit of flex. I now have all 1 through 9. So Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast.
Nice.
This one went. I think the one that went for the biggest white with the people with the tattoos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I think this one was like around $100, like US. So
damn.
Yeah. Number 4 is DuckTales.
Nice. Yeah, that's instantly recognizable as well.
Yeah. Number 5 is Mulan.
Nice. Yeah, they're so well done. Honestly, they just blow me away.
I love the take on it. Number 7 is Frozen. Number 1 or 2, I don't know.
Actually, just announced today, Frozen 4 is in the works.
In the works, yeah. Let's see. And number 8 is The Lion King.
Classic.
Yeah. So got all those, and maybe one day. And then to go with that, you know, kind of homage, finish it off. I have 2 of the deceased War of the Undead Gods, number 7, the Ben Oliver Purple Rhino.
Awesome.
Always.
Love it. Yeah.
So nice little transition to some DC books that he picked up. This is the Punchline number 6 by Simone DeMeo. And when he was doing covers for covers like these with the title, they were all like 1 in 10. So he did one for 7 Secrets. What was the other one? We only find them when they're dead. Yeah, 7 Secrets.
Is that the one with the bullets? Was that the cover with all the bullets? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, no, what's that series called?
You know what I'm talking about, though, eh?
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
That series. The medieval
North 49.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so just kind of added that. Fortunately, he did one for Titans, but it was like a 1 in 50, and I'm like, I like the style, but I don't like it that much. So yeah, that was the last cover price in.
Baker wants to know which Purple Rain homage is better, that one you just showed or the Batgirl?
I kind of like both. I kind of like the Ben Oliver. It's a little more darker, but I mean the Batgirl. Like I think that's the original one that kind of started that kind of trend. So, yeah, but I mean either way, you can't go.
Hyper Combo Comics. Yeah, guys, you read it there first. He's going to be hopping on with us. Hell yeah.
Well, I got 30 minutes of books anyway, so that works.
Who dat?
I grabbed Adventures of Superman 625. I think that's one that I needed in that 4-issue, what is it, Godfall story arc. I just find from, if you guys ever played the game Injustice, I love that outfit on him. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, guys, we have Mr. Comic Chic in the house. So let me add him here so he can give his.
Hey.
Here. What's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry,
Good. Marvel's just showing off some hauls right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? He was waiting because I just started showing DC books, and he jumps on.
He knew, man. He knew. He's like, all right. I'll
Marvel and all that shit. Oh, fuck that.
All right.
I didn't realize I had this ordered, but it's Superman number 7, that Jim Lee foil, which goes nicely. The Batman 6 foil from Batman Day. And this is the uncorrected version with the pages out of order or whatever.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and now I gotta get the Wonder Woman one. So I'll have to stop by my local shop and grab that.
Yeah. Geek out with Roscoe.
And more foil facsimiles. I grabbed 2 of the Hulk 181s. So not bad.
Ooh, shiny. I like it. Can't say no to foil.
But I guess the theme was overpaying because remember, when there was not a discount on the foils? So
that's true.
I paid double digits for these each. So
ouch.
I was
ouch. Come on.
Yeah.
Baker,
but
you need to hop on, man.
Well, what I did grab for regular cover was the X-Men 101 facsimile.
Okay.
To go with the Phoenix, the Alex Ross. This is X-Men number 20.
Oh yeah.
And then keeping up with Alex Ross. Missing one, I do believe, so I'll have to grab that. The Jim Lee X-Men number 1 homage.
Yeah.
So it's number 26, 25. Yeah.
Love it.
And then keep on with the connecting theme. So maybe summon Hyper is the Philip Tan homage to Jim Lee's swimsuit cover, which is also an X-Men one. So there's Red Guard. I forget what this is. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it goes on the other side. Web of Carnage number 1, and then the Venom 23.
Oh wow.
And then a little more symbiotes. There was the Venom 20, the Hellfire Gala.
Wow. I haven't even seen that cover.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I still like Dylan as a character. He's a little bit of a, you know what? Not bad as a character.
Gotta live
yeah. And then of course some Marvel stuff in there.
You got it, right? It just wouldn't be right without it.
The George Perez cover, Marvel Age 1000. Yeah, that was an oversized book, so it's
oh yeah, big boy.
I think it was like a $14 book or something like that. So
damn.
So yeah, so from one Captain Marvel to another, I picked up a lot of the In-Hyuk Lee AAPIH cover. So this is the one from last year. So there's the Kalon one, the Avengers 47, Jimmy Woo.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Hulk one?
The Hellions number 14 with Stylock.
Nice.
The 115 with Jubilee.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
The
cover of Jubilee. I like that.
Yeah. Face might even be a fan of it, or Keys might even be a fan of it. So who knows?
Oh, that's it. I'm thinking of getting it for him for Christmas.
X-Men number 2 with Armor.
Oh wow. Okay, I like that.
Their first in Astonishing X-Men, I think number 3 or 6, ended up on that Hot 10, whatever. I guess because Peach Momoko is using her in her new series that she's writing.
Oh,
Or
okay.
yeah.
Shit. I had no idea.
Yeah. And then this I grabbed before, but it kind of completes the set. So the Amazing Spider-Man 72, Cindy Moon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
And then
nice.
there was one with the Hulk for the show.
There it is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have that one. That's why.
Doing his
That's
best K-pop band look.
Yeah.
And I have the 1-in-100 as well. So imagine a 1-in-100 on the second last issue of Immortal Hulk.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that was my one purchase of the week. That was expensive. And then actually for that year was the Shang for the Marvel Voices.
Nice.
That also had a 1-in-100.
Did you get it?
With that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then the kind of just so all those go nicely with the ones that came out this year. These ones I've shown off already. The Wolverine 33 with Sister Dagger.
Nice.
And in each one of these, there's a backstory. So Sister Dagger will be in the book. Sister Graham, Nikomaru will be in Doctor Strange.
I didn't know there were this many of these.
So
wow.
these two were from this year. Yeah.
I
is
can't
in the Ghost Rider one.
Yeah.
And Iron Fist was the new Iron Fist was in.
Oh yeah.
So so these 4 were the 2023 ones.
Oh, okay.
So more Asian characters. I got the Castelli Marvel icon for Avengers Assemble Omega.
Nice.
She obviously another $15 book or whatever. And then we also got the Immortal X-Men number 12, the 1-in-25, but in Hyuk Lee again. Colossus.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. What else do we have here? This book I wasn't really sure I would come out $2, so not very priced accordingly. It's Marvel 2-in-1 number 54.
Oh,
and it's
nice.
the first appearance of Screamy, who later becomes Songbird. So she's one of the original Thunderbolts characters. So, but you know what? I mean, for $4, yeah, it definitely needs a press. There's some folds into it, some cover tear, but the cover's attached, so not bad.
Yeah, it's all there, and at least you didn't overpay like I did with these.
That's just it, isn't it? What? And then there's more. Of course, it wouldn't be a haul if I have some Mark Millar stuff. So I got Wanted 20th anniversary.
Nice.
Copy.
Nice.
And I read Big Game today, which is the follow-up to them. It was good. Not bad.
It was good? Yeah.
Could have had a
okay.
better ending, but you know what? I liked it. Wanted #1, the main cover,
Fuck yeah.
and one of the variants. There were so not even really sure who the artist was, but yeah. And then of course, to go with that, I was this #1 again.
Ooh, there's a nice copy, eh?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are hard to come by whenever people beat me and have better internet connection, I suppose.
That's why when I saw it, I claimed it.
Finally got my on a Spawn #9.
Ooh,
Angela.
nice.
Yeah, not bad.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a smudge on it, but I mean, I didn't look through the book yet, but I don't see why it could be at least a 4 to 9.6. So yeah.
Take it.
And then to go with it, I got Angela #1.
Nice.
And everything #3, they didn't have it whenever I ordered it, but yeah, some nice Greg Capullo art. You can never go wrong with that. So
All right.
yeah, once I find #3, I can give that a quick read. And then yeah, of course, always got to represent with some Charles Soule. So I got 3 copies of Altpay.
Ooh. All
and
right.
then yeah, so the next volume of the series is coming out. I think it was just on FOC last weekend actually. So can't wait to check that out. The 8 Billies, the Make-A-Wish Foundation variant.
Nice.
His daughter did that, or his wife, or somebody related to him. So
Oh shit. Baker saying Nemesis looks like Phantom X.
a little
He
bit.
does, yeah.
With the white and the cape. And just
He actually
yeah.
kind of looks like she help me out here. Is it what's his name? Phantom 1?
What is it? Phantom 1? Oh, yeah. Phantom 1. Yeah.
Who's that?
He's like
It's
like a protege to
Ghostmaker's sidekick. But
yeah, I saw him on a
becomes
cover. I'm
one
like, Nemesis, what the fuck's going on here?
guy.
And I got the Curse Words second print, also by Charles Soule.
Nice.
So I have a few of these. I might just give it a read digitally. They're hard to come by for cheaps, but And then almost done. Of course, we have to show some love to Radiant Black. So the #22, the Mana variant.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I just love this.
I've heard of that artist. I've heard of him. I think I own some original art by him or something.
Very nice. I got the 1 in 20. I do believe it's the 1 in 25 of for Infernal Girl Red.
Oh yeah, dude, those are so nice. Like, I think all of those Carlini covers are gonna be sought after, but the Rogue Sun one is impossible to find. Impossible. It's a ghost. Like, you can't find it.
No way.
The Carlini.
Yeah.
Do you mean the #10 for Radiant Black?
No, I mean that one's nice, but the Rogue Sun 3 125. That's the Carlini. That one's like a ghost.
Pull it up, Marvel. Come on.
If he has, I'll be impressed. But...
#1 in 10.
Yeah.
Dead
But you have
lucky,
the Rogue
right?
Sun one. That's the one that's gonna be the hardest. Oh shit! There we go. Yeah, that one's really hard to find. Like, really hard to find.
Yeah, I think the drop from #1 was probably pretty hard on them. So yeah, 1 in 25 was kind of a bit of a, but yeah, I managed to find it.
Nice.
So yeah, it's nice to have all sitting together, sitting pretty. And people say that Rick is a Power Rangers knockoff, so it transitions nicely into these 1 in 10s by Otto, the #100 with the Death Ranger.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The #2 with the Red Ranger, but it's Rocky, but whatever. I'll just kind of
Damn. Pulling out the power. I'm proud.
The number 105 with Draken.
There it is.
Damn.
Oh, 1 in 10, I do believe. And this is number 108 with Mega Red Ranger, Jason Scott.
Nice. Comic Chic. That Rogue Sun 125 is hard to find. Marvel says, "Hold my beer."
Dude, literally, like there's 0 copies on eBay.
Yeah.
0 on the internet. Like, good luck trying to get that.
Damn.
Yeah. And I don't think they really did a whole lot of incentives. I think just for probably issue number 1, I would assume. So yeah.
Rogue Sun did some till issue 10 or 11, maybe, and then they stopped. They just
for exclusive, though?
For what?
Like, did they do any exclusive covers though? I think only number 1 had some, didn't they?
Only number 1 has exclusives for Rogue Sun.
Yeah. I mean, doing that, I think the minimum image is I think 500. So yeah, if only that cover was on number 1, it would have been so much easier to grab.
I got the 1 in 50 for number 1.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, fuck that. We all got it."
Is that the Booth one, or who did the 1 in 50 for number 1?
It's that Flash artist Brett Booth. Yeah, Brett Booth. Yeah.
No idea.
I think I got that one too, and I think the 1 in 10 as well.
Booth, Igor Monty. Yeah, pretty sure.
I think it was the Monty. Yeah. And then just some free comic book day stuff. The Pronounce It series.
Oh, the Chujin X.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Chujin.
Look at you with that internet. Which I always find, when someone like Viz Media is gonna, try to push a comic book series, it means something. Like they really have bigger intentions for it, because they don't do a whole lot of free comic book day stuff. So it's stuff like Naruto and stuff like that. So when they're doing something brand new, always something to look out for.
For sure.
And then second last thing I had was to go with the free comic book day was Secret Wars 0.
Yeah, that's awesome. Has a preview of everything. Yeah.
But the biggest preview that I wanted for would have been the first North American size appearance of Attack on Titan, which is done by the original Japanese artist. So yeah, grab that. Which is a nice segue into the last thing that I got. And I literally never buy any figures. This is the first time.
I thought you were going to come out with a new clock or something.
No.
I saw you get up and walk away. I was like, you putting up a new clock on the wall, guys.
I can't wait. Who is that? I can't really tell who that is.
It's the Armored
Titan.
Titan.
Okay, now it shows. Yeah, now it shows.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Very timely. Very timely.
Yeah, with the finale 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it came out at a great time. And yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you guys have probably looked at the figure up to like, $150, $200. So yeah, quality for 50 Canadian, not so bad. So
damn, I still pay more for my books than you did that statue. Figure. Wow.
The one thing I didn't like about it is that the base on it is stepped no groove holes into it. So if I were to put it onto a base, it's literally just sitting on a piece of plastic. Like there's no hole supports for it. So
yeah.
So if I put it on it, it's got to be sitting. It needs to be sitting perfectly on it, or he's gonna go for a little.
Yeah, if he falls over, it'll break. Yeah.
Pretty much. So yeah.
Damn. That's a haul, man.
Amazing haul.
That's a fucking haul.
Good luck.
Damn. All right. Well, just in time for you to pick the next guest to show off their hauls, because we don't only have Mr. Comic Chic in the house. We have the one, the only, Hyper Combo Comics. What's going on?
There we go.
The backdrop almost fell. So
I got so excited.
I got so excited to come on that I almost knocked off my own studio set, if I can call it a studio set.
Right on, man. How you doing?
Not bad.
Right on.
How long have you been looking for?
What's that?
How long have you been lurking?
Not long, actually. Literally, I it seems like it was like the perfect segue. I just hopped on, and then I think you were just about done. So
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, you know how it goes, Marvell. You get to pick who goes next. We'll go from there.
I will continue on with appearance. I'll go with Sheik next, actually.
All right.
Okay.
it gives me
I
a
might have
chance
to
to
bow
also
out.
organize myself.
Sure, yeah. I might have to leave soon anyway, so
Well,
works
there
out.
you go. You
Yeah.
show your halls.
Yeah.
If you need to head out, man, do your thing. You know how we roll here.
Yeah, so I haven't been buying too much, but I still have like a decent haul. I've been trying to focus like on cutting down actually, just because like I've had a lot of bills come up and just a lot of life stuff.
I hear you. I'm in the same boat, man.
And dealing with that. Yeah. I do have some cool books, but one thing I want to show off real quick first is so if you guys probably have heard of this, but the Hip Hop Family Tree Omnibus by Ed Piscor.
Oh, I haven't seen that variant before though.
So
Yeah,
jealous.
it's the newest one. I managed to get it for a great deal, but it actually wait, where is it? This one I don't. I think it has the So the Ed Piscor nameplate is inside, which is pretty cool sound and
Nice.
everything.
Oh, that's
All
dope.
right.
Yeah, it's really nice too. Like it's gold and shit.
Oh,
Like,
it looks
has-
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like super thick too. So I've been going through that and I'm surprised by how good it is. I shouldn't be surprised. Ed Piscor is great, but yeah. So there was a sale. So some of these prices I didn't pay full for. And full disclosure, actually I'll get it when I get to there. But yeah, this is from the LCS, so it's like $15, right?
Nice.
For this book, like how can you find this? This was on like $10 because of the discount. So like, so I can't believe this book. You can still find it for extremely cheap.
Yeah.
I actually checked that book recently. The price, I think it's still selling for like 50 to 60 on eBay.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still the early Miles issues, like anything like I find anything less than issue 10, they still go for some good money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah, they do. Like even the number one, which is like not even a key, it's just number one. It sells for a decent amount just because it's number one. So
Yeah.
this book is one I'm happy to have another copy of. I found it for extremely cheap. I can't even believe it. And it's a big key. It's the first Silver Age appearance of Dr. Fate. It's the first meeting of the JSA and the JLA. It's the first meeting of Oliver Queen and Black Canary. It's like a key for a whole bunch of reasons. Also, in my opinion, one of the most iconic, probably Silver Age covers of all time because of the JSA meeting the JLA and everything. So yeah, I'm very happy to find this book. Super big key. Super happy. It's like not even my first copy, so I was pretty happy.
Hey, that's like Hyper with his X-Men 11s.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a convention recently in Halifax called HalCon. I went there. Not too many comic book people, but there was some. Matt Kint was amongst the names who attended, and I managed to. So I brought my copy of Mind Management. The LCS like did a party for like some of the like comic people and invited all the pros that were at the convention. We thought like Matt Kint would come, but he told us he was too tired. The next day I got to chat with him, and he did this for free. So he drew like Miru inside and did a signature and everything. Yeah, so I was pretty happy with that.
That's so sweet.
Wait, is Matt Kint the guy that did Bang Bang?
Yeah, he did Bang Bang, Berserker, like all that shit. And he told us he has a book coming called I don't know. He didn't tell us what it's called, but he said he loved the Legion of Superheroes and that he was doing like his own take on it. But he's gonna kill off like all the characters because he could do that. So all this like really fun stuff. And he said he was gonna come out sometime in 2024. So I'm really excited for that. Of course, Ed Brisson, he's a friend and a local that I see often. So he had some of the ratios that I was missing for Deathstroke Inc. Ivan Tao. I got it signed by Ed Brisson. I also got, like, speaking of Phantom One, I don't have the variant here, but there's a Brave and the Bold ratio that is a Phantom One cover by Goni Montez, and it's pretty hard to get because who the fuck is going to buy 25 copies of like Brave and the Bold? That it's like an $8 book or something cover price. So Ed Brisson had it for like really cheap, so he gave it to me, signed it. I was pretty happy about that.
And Sheik, I will echo the statement. I met Brisson at Fan Expo. Really nice dude.
Oh yeah, great guy. Like honestly, it's very funny. He told us like some funny stories, and he's just an awesome dude. Some Bronze Age Superman for dirt cheap. I think this was less than $4, and Crypto on the cover. do love Superman. I try to buy any Bronze Age or older Superman for cheap when I see it.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm. What else? So this book I always look for whenever, just because this is one of my favorite characters and villains. It's Mr. Mxyzptlk. This is the first modern appearance of Mr. Mxyzptlk. He doesn't really have a lot of appearances throughout the eras, so when he does, like, it's quite memorable because the stories tend to be either egregiously silly because he's extremely overpowered. So I was really happy to find these. I buy them every time I get it. It's just like him blowing off Superman with like Lois Lane as well, just like by his shoulder. There's just something so hilarious about this cover. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I do love that. I also Stargirl is one of my like all-time favorite characters and probably my favorite Jeff Johns character. So I'm still finishing the run. If you look like right there, you can see Stargirl.
Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Stargirl. And what I think you guys will enjoy these two in particular. I also love Lobo, and I'm trying to put together the run. And these are not like easy to find. It's not super high print, especially since the series went on for quite a bit. So I found this like metal ass cover. But here's the best one. Here's the funny one that I think a lot of you guys are gonna enjoy this one. So
Nice.
It's so funny. It's so Lobo, man. When I saw this, I was like, man. I was like, you know what?
Do, right?
I can't believe they put that on the
That's
cover.
good.
When you open the page, they actually have the very first page shows you exactly what's happening. And it's not like she's not like going down on him, but there is an orgy, and it's just like all these women there, and he's just like drunk, and it's all like just debauchery, basically. So it is pretty funny.
Lobo.
Yeah.
So
pick
when did
this
that
up and another copy. When did what?
When did that come out? Was that in the 90s or was that early 2000s for the Lobo?
I want to say early 2000s because it's like 34 issues or something. Yeah. Let's see, 36. Around that, yeah. So the 30s were around 1997. Okay, so it is the late 90s.
Wow.
There you go. Some Fantastic Four, nice Bronze Age Fantastic Four with Doctor Doom against the Fantastic Four. This issue gets Blobo. This issue has the Silver Surfer in it. The issue before, I think Silver Surfer is actually on the cover. I always pick up like good Fantastic Four stories when I see them. So
Sure.
this was one of them. I think this is the time to card. With Invincible in full swing, I started listing some of my duplicates, and I found some more issues recently. If you know what this is. This book is like $100+ just because of controversy.
That's the issue. I remember that issue, but I wasn't sure if that was the cover for it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like spoiler alert. What happens is that Invincible gets sexually assaulted in that issue. And it's just surprising because it's not the kind of thing you'd ever expect like a comic book to do, let alone like during that time. But they did it. It was pretty fucked up, to be honest. Every time I reread that issue, I'm still surprised that they did that. But
when the show was, I think it was first announced, I kind of flipped through Key Collector and kind of read those key issues, and I saw that one. I read, I'm like, this is fucking random. That they get into a fight, and then he loses, and he's like, I'm gonna rip your pants off, and
No, it's like it's actually planted throughout the story. Like the woman who does it, she's a Viltrumite, and like Viltrumites, they respond to power. So the way, like the first time they meet, she kind of has advances towards him. They do fight a few times, and each time she kind of flirts with him, the stronger he gets. So once he gets really powerful, she makes the pass at him, kind of indicating like blah blah blah. What you find out like later on is that that's how Viltrumites kind of mate, because their society is based on like the strongest. So like she just thought like she was basically claiming what's hers. It's all fucked up, but it was planted. But I do agree, like the fact that they did it was really kind of disturbing.
Yeah. Wow.
So here I picked up one of my favorite characters of all time. I picked up some issues. They're really hard to find for whatever reason, especially cover price. They just a lot of them are just like people buy them for the covers, the Adam Hughes covers and whatnot. So these aren't Adam Hughes, but I do love Zatanna. Like genuinely
covers,
yeah, one of my all-time favorite characters. So I'm trying to finish that run. Her and Power Girl, like I'm struggling with because I wasn't collecting when their initial runs came out.
Yeah.
So now they're like super pricey. Every cover is like $20. Like okay, I get it. It's a nice cover, but $20.
Sheik, you're probably gonna hate me for this, but I actually showed this in a previous Show Me Your Haul video. I picked up a comic lot for $30. It was 60 books in the lot. it had Zatanna issue 14, 15, 16 in it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I honestly I've kind of given up on like finding those really rare. I find them every now and then, but they're not like anywhere near cover price. So I think I have 15 and 14, but I don't have 16. And I
16 is,
don't know.
16 is the final issue, right?
Yeah, it's the final issue with the crotch, like the very like fixated crotch, and the microphone and everything, or the cane or whatever it is. It's great. It's a great cover, but I don't know. One day. So at the convention we had some like local cartoonists. I really do like supporting local cartoonists, so people who are like in the indie scene. There's this guy I met named Ricky Lima who did this book called Undergrowth, and it was like he had like 8 issues, so I wanted to check it out. He gave me this like fancy ass first issue, and he obviously signed it and everything. So yeah, I picked up the entire series, like all 8 issues. It was super cheap. It was like I think $30 for all of them, so no tax, nothing. Yeah, he signed them all. I'm excited to read through them, but he showed me like many of them didn't have variants, but for the last issue, it's like square bound. So they did a variant, and I just told him, I'm like, bro, this looks like kind of Daniel Warren Johnson-esque like style, like the art on the cover. I just really dug it. I don't know why. So
I kind of see that. Yeah.
I picked this up. Yeah, pretty excited to dig into it. And then here's the part where it's like I don't know how deep I want to go, but these are all things I recently picked up for. All things I recently picked up for insanely cheap, and there's Marvel in here for you fucks. Right, the first appearance of that Young Avengers team is $5 with a discount. So I think I paid like $3 for this, but I don't have this book, so I was happy to get it. This book, I paid like. Wait, I'll try to. Wait, one sec. I don't. I'm gonna rip off the price tag.
Trying to hide the price tag.
I paid nothing for this, dude. This is low print, man. Try to find this issue. It's not easy. I paid like $2 for this, so I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. It's like the penultimate issue, I think, of that.
Yeah, those early print issues. Yeah, pre-New 52.
And so when I tell you guys, I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around.
Oh,
and these are just a little bit. These are like not even like I have so many. I have the whole run, right? And I'm starting to sell it now because they're spiking big time. Some of them. I do have all the ratios, the really rare ones. This one because of the Madam Web trailer, the first appearance of one of the girls. I think is it Maddie Franklin in this one? I think it is, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, I picked that up. This is just like a dope ass cover of Agent Venom. And if you played Marvel Spider-Man 2, I love that this was in the game, and that's all I'll say. It's just like I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true. So I love this cover.
Yes.
It's gonna get so bad with the Invincibles, guys. Like, okay, so right, and these are just duplicates.
Right.
Wait. Look how much I paid for this one.
Wow.
If you know what this book is, this is like the first appearance of the last boss of the whole series, and like he's the biggest like bad guy there is. I don't know if he'll be the most memorable, definitely top 3. So that's that.
What issue number is that?
It's Invincible Returns 1. It's
Number
like
1,
it comes after 70. It's like they did a number 1 special. Yeah. And then so here's where it gets okay.
I have a random about Invincible. Is the new episode already out or
no?
Yes, it's out.
Is it out?
Yeah, episode 3 is out. So some Doctor Strange, Silver Age. I really do like this era of Doctor Strange. The covers are fantastic. I do like Dormammu a lot. This was too cheap to pass on. See, I do buy Marvel books. I like the good Marvel. The good Marvel, not the garbage like cover of the week bullshit. No offense. It's Invincible, more Invincible, guys. They're not Invincible. Rare Lorenzo Di Felici, issue 140, pink signature variant. This is not easy to find. First appearance of the new costume, and if you look down, it's a Jim Lee cover. It's hard to see his signature, but this is a Jim Lee cover. It's the only Jim Lee cover of the whole run. Actually, he might have done one for 100. I'm not sure. Very early low print Invincible. This is Amber from the comic. She looks different, obviously. That's how she looked. It's really hard to find these early issues, so I'm auctioning all of these off soon. I paid less than $5 because it was on sale. So first appearance of Powerplex. If you've read the series, this villain's actually really cool. He might not be like the super most memorable villain, like Conquest or whatever, or Angstrom, but this guy actually like leads to big changes for Mark. Like this dude like does some fucked up shit. Really cool Multi-Paul cover appearance. And if you don't know who Multi-Paul is, he's the brother of Duplicate. So Duplicate has a brother called Multi-Paul.
Love it.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. And then more Invincible. So I'm selling tons of Invincible soon in auction. Here, wait. So this is where it gets kind of funny. I apologize in advance for doing it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Cheek, do you have any Invincible figures? I think it was Super 8 did a lot.
No, look. Okay.
You pick all those up too?
These are recently?
All duplicates. Look at that. Like all duplicates. I'm telling you guys, I have every single Invincible key you can think of. I have the rare ones that nobody had. The only Invincible key I don't have is the Darwin Cook ratio because that one's so fucking overpriced. This is the book I would buy now if you can find it cheap. This guy's gonna be a super memorable villain in the series. He's such a good character. If you've read the comic book, you could still find these like $10 or less.
Issue
I think this one,
68, guys.
yeah,
68.
first Dinosaurus, and you're thinking dinosaurs? What the fuck? But trust me, when you see this storyline done, oh, and like some of these issues, right? Like they're older, like 32, 36. Like I have a lot of the lower print issues, and then like, yeah, you know, like some of the covers are absolute bangers.
Yeah.
So lots of I don't even know. First, I forget this bitch's name, Universa. Lots of first appearances. More another one of these Sequid Battle, the Invincible, the Viltrumite War here. So I have the whole run. And wait, this isn't even the nice stuff.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, this isn't even the nice stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Love it.
I have so many. I don't think people like truly like.
Wow.
But you know what?
Wow.
Seeing you go through this is what kind of points to me about Firepower, that someone went on to 130 SKUs or whatever, and Power is crap 30, because there's such potential for Firepower that I do
the Firepower podcast, right? Like I've done that for a long time now. I'm like probably the biggest Firepower fan in the world. Don't talk to me about that because I'm so fucking upset about that series right now. That last issue was the biggest cop-out I've ever seen. Oh, I got the Energon universe. Fuck writing my book now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you've been a fan? You've been supporting us? Sorry. This is how it is, baby. I get the Transformers. Like, fuck you too, Robert. Like, I get it. But it's just like, it's so disrespectful. And we kept saying, like, on the podcast, we're like, what is he going to do? Because, like, there's the Shaw thing, and then there's nothing. There's nothing set up beyond that. It's like, yeah, some people got powers, but that doesn't mean there's going to be stories. Whereas, like, if you read Invincible, they set up so much shit that you were like, at any point you could point to a story thread and be like, oh, they might do this now. Oh, they could do this in this arc. Oh, this person just got powers. Oh, this person was born. So it's like, oh, this person died. So it's like at one point people don't realize that Invincible, like Mark stops being Invincible, and some like Bulletproof takes over in the comics, which we literally just saw Bulletproof in the TV show get introduced. So it's like that like I agree with you. Like Firepower is so disappointing, and it's just like, you can tell, like, that's exactly what it is that he got the Energon universe and he was just like, I don't want to write this anymore. Like, it's not exciting for me. And I understand it, but like,
what else is he doing? Like, I get being, focus on one thing and not, overdo yourself, but what else are you writing right now? Like, nothing. So why couldn't you, or, do, flip forth, one arc into the next, like kind of what Tinyon does for how slaughter them, something is killing the children. But
yeah, or just go on like hiatus, you know what I mean? If you really need time, just go on hiatus like Tynan does with every fucking arc, because he doesn't know what he's gonna do next. But
hello, what's that series, Battle Chasers? It's not going on like a 20-year hiatus. It's okay. People come back.
But that's pretty much it. I have a lot more Invincible, including here one I'll show off just because it's right here. Because we were just talking about it, but because I don't want to just show you guys the entire fucking run, but it's all here. So Oh yeah, I have the entire run. Like I'm not kidding, the whole run. So I have multiple copies of the last issue, which is very, very hard to find. So this is the book I was talking about. This is where Bulletproof becomes invincible. This is a key that you could probably find for cover price, and it sells for 40, 50 sometimes. I don't know if it's still selling for that much, but I think if he does become this in the show, and I don't see why he wouldn't, because it's temporary, I think his book will go up in value. This book has a second print. I think the title is pink instead of yellow. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain. The second print's ultra rare. If you find that, it's nice. You like pick it up, you know what I'm saying?
Does
But yeah.
Bulletproof stay invincible?
Things
Just look at
invincible
Hyper.
for a while.
Hyper's thinking right now. I know he's doing lunch break tomorrow. He's like, yeah.
No, I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'm not going to the LCS. So
Hyper's writing all of these down right now.
I also One last thing I'll show you guys, because I know you guys love the Marvel, and I think some of you will appreciate this with the news coming up soon. So I found this, the entire run. I'm just trying to pull it up. Number one isn't here because I think I put it with the keys. The entire run
nice.
of Iron Hearts for less than $20.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a whole bundle. So yeah,
Nice.
whenever that gets hot, I'll sell that crap. This was actually a decent
Yep.
run. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually like a good run. Oh, there it is. Would you look at that? Number one.
Nice.
And then there's her meeting Miles, right? So yeah, pretty happy to find that, and it'll be time to sell this soon. Not easy to find some of these issues. This series was insanely low print, so I'm pretty happy to find that. But so some Marvel for you Marvel lights, but yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot more DC shit that I won't find in this one. Everyone knows this, but I'll just show it off because it's cool for AOA.
Nice.
For AOA, just to make him happy, because he says I don't have anything Captain America. It's like,
This is true. This is true.
I have a Captain America, and it's technically in a DC book too. So
There you go, AOA.
yeah, but it's pretty much. Wait, let me just see. Is that it?
That's
Yeah. That's pretty much
That's
it.
some books, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
How many of
nothing
number one?
crazy.
How
I only
many
have
number
Invincible.
one?
I have one, dude. I didn't buy. So let me tell you guys why this is impressive. I never bought Invincible when it was a comic. I did not know about it. Like I knew of it, but I didn't really read it. I didn't have any reason pushing me towards it. But then I had a friend who really recommended it, and I heard about the TV show coming out, and this was before the TV show coming out, before any trailers. So I read it, and then I read it all in 3 days. I think I read the whole run, which is 144.
Wow.
I just couldn't stop reading it. Like it was so good, I couldn't stop. Like I can't explain it. Like that never really happened to me before. Like at that level, where I was like, and then after I read the whole thing, I thought this is like one of the best comic stories ever. I think it'll be like the first universe that's not The Boys or Walking Dead. That'll be like some level of self-sustaining. I really think they could split it off in a million directions. Like just seeing the reception to Battle Beast alone. So I bought like the run, and I started buying like every single issue, like when I could find it. I made a lot of like trades. So how did I get Invincible 1? It was very hard to get. It was very expensive. I met a guy, and this was back when the hype for Kang was high. It was like announced as the next thing. I had a first appearance of Kang, and it was pretty nice. It was like 5.0 at least, maybe 5.5. This is before 2020, okay? So this is a long time ago. And I traded with a guy who had Invincible 1. He had like a 9.4 at least. And it wasn't slab, but it was raw. And my book was raw, and I told him like I want that book, and he wanted the Kang, so we traded. I got the Invincible 1. He got the Kang. At first, I was like, I still think it was a good trade. Oh, like the whole way, I still think they were equal books.
Yeah.
But at the time, like when the pandemic hit, the Kang was worth fuck tons of money. Like there was a point of time where people, right after Loki season 1, where people were paying stupid money for. They were dropping like $2,500 for like copies in that range. And so I told the guy, I told him sell it right now. Because he was complaining that he'll never make money on it. And I was like, sell it. And he was like, no, I don't think it's the time. I'm like, dude, trust me. Like, I can't believe people are paying that much for this guy. Sell it right now. And since then, it's nowhere near the value. Like, it's still worth a lot of money, but it's not crazy like that. So he never sold it. But I got to keep my Invincible, right? Invincible is like pretty high in value. Like a 9.8 is like 3,500 plus Canadian. So it's not like very cheap, or maybe 4,000 now. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. And it's rare, man. Like 10K print count book. I don't think people understand the first 10 issues. So I have the whole run, And though I'm gonna sell it all because I you know, like life and need money and everything, I decided I'm gonna keep the first 20 issues because I do love the series. And the only reason I'm selling it, if you can look like right here, like down bottom shelf, I do have the 2 hardcovers, and I just pre-ordered the third one, which is coming. So I have the whole run collected in the hardcovers now, so I can always read it. But there's some issues that I just can't get rid of. Like I kept the first 20 and then the last issue because I do think if you read the whole series, I think the final issue of Invincible is one of the best final issues like ever of a comic book. It's perfection. It's like it's like the final season of Breaking Bad. It's like literally perfect. It's like amazingly perfect. So I'll keep the last issue. I'll keep some of the really rare variants, and I'll keep the first 20 issues. But everything else I'm selling because like they're fetching insane amounts of money, and yeah, like the first 20 issues, if you know the print counts, they're all 10K or under. The number 2, the drop between 1 and 2. Number 1 is 10K print count. Number 2 is like 7,000. So it's like, dude, these are like tiny print counts. They're not easy to find these books, and when you find them, they're not easy to find in very high grade. They're often in like the 8.0 to 9.0 range. It's hard to find them in 9.2, 9.4 and higher. You know what I mean? And a lot of people who own these books, they love the series. They probably won't get rid of it anytime soon because why would they? It's like peak Invincible right now. So yeah. Invincible, guys, not easy to get. I put together the run when it was fucking impossible. It was hard. It was extremely satisfying.
But you made it.
Exactly. I did it. Now I'm gonna fucking get rid of a lot of it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Right on, man. Yeah, no, there you go. Fuck yeah.
It's funny. I don't know if you watched the show 2 weeks ago, but we did. I put Invincible number 1, I think in a 9.8 to a Journey into Mystery 85. I think it was like a 3.5 or something like that. And yeah, I think Dude and I picked Invincible number 1
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Loki.
I like Loki, but we talked about it. It's like Loki's resurgence is tied to like Tom Hiddleston. Like that's why people really love Loki. But beyond that, like the comics are okay. But if you read Invincible, it's so hard to not say that it's one of the best comics ever made. And I would argue it's top 3 superhero stories like ever made. Like if you read it from beginning to end, you'll understand what the hype is about. It's really fucking good. It's really that fucking good. There's nothing that comes close. Nothing with that like sense of finality where characters change over time, evolve. There's a like the universe actually changes. You know, it's not. There's no like, oh, this person died, they're gonna come back to life. No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I've only read. I think it was like last summer. I started reading it like while I was working a night shift, so I only got through maybe about the first 5 or 6 issues, and yeah, like I would start it all over again and probably focus my. Now that I'm reading less, I would probably focus on that, and yeah, like from what I read, like it was really good. So,
because it changes so much. Yeah, like you're reading it, it's a superhero series that's like basic. That's why I said like in today's market, it might not actually sell very well. It might get canceled because they waited too long to make the reveal. And that's why Kyle Higgins took lessons from that and did the big twist in issue 4, because he knew that like it's a crucial part of selling the story, selling the franchise. But if you read like Invincible, you'll realize that the story actually changes. It no longer becomes a superhero story, it becomes a science fiction. And then beyond that, it evolves. Like I don't want to spoil anything because if I tell you anything, it really fucks it up. But like I'll tell you that seriously, like you've never read anything like that. It changes the whole scope of the story. The moment they go into space for real, and you get a taste of this right now with the show with the Sequids, the whole fucking scope of the story changes. They're dealing with galactic shit. There's all kinds of threats from beyond. They're never gonna they're not gonna spend a lot of time on Earth once it goes like intergalactic. So that's how it changes. It becomes literally a story that's a superhero, that's an intimate, like Spider-Man like story about responsibility, about legacy. Then it becomes, holy fuck, this is this is about like leading worlds, about being an example. But like, just remember that line when he says at the first season, when he says, "What will you have after 500 years?" I feel like that's low key a theme for most of the entire series. Is that like it comes back to something like that. So it's like that. It's hard for people to think of that scope, but trust me, over time. If you love Spider-Man, you love the journey Spider-Man went through in the first 300 issues of his run, where he grows up, where he becomes, a man, where he starts to, he fails with Gwen Stacy, but then he gets Mary Jane, then he becomes almost a father, but then their kid gets fucking murdered by Harry Osborn, right, as the Green Goblin, and then things change. Like throughout that whole period of Spider-Man, that's where you felt like, okay, he's actually changing as a person, like he's developed and matured. Then Marvel went and did the reboot a million times, and he's been stuck in the same cycle. But if you like that level of storytelling, this is like that on roids, and it's done better. And like Robert Kirkman has this way of keeping people invested in the story. He has all these brilliant side characters. Like I think the strength of Invincible is not simply Mark Grayson, which a lot of people assume it is. It's that every fucking character in the universe is incredible, and they all can tell their own stories. People saw Battle Beast for two fucking scenes, and they're like, oh my god, he's so cool. There's so many characters like that, like Zendale or Bulletproof. I think a lot of people will be invested in his story once they see it develop, things like that. So I was really into that. Like I was reading all the books. I started reading like Guarding the Globe, which is a spin-off, and then I found out that all these other characters have spin-offs like Tech Jacket, things like that. So I was really, really into it. Like if you like the Massiverse, I'm not gonna lie. Like if you like Radiant Black and all that shit, Invincible is that, but so much better in literally every single way. Like every single way. So yeah.
All right, man. Fuck yeah. I want to go buy some fucking Invincible comics right now.
Like trust me, I'm not exaggerating. It's an
Well,
all
okay, for sure.
great for comics. Like if you read comics and you love Invincible is like one of the greats. You know what I mean? Just like how people say like, okay,
sure.
like One Piece for like anime or whatever. Like Invincible
Yeah.
is one of those that's like everybody who loves comics should read it. It's that good.
All right.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, we appreciate that. All right. Now we got Mr. Hyper Combo Comics to close us out tonight. What do you got for some hauls, man?
Bro, this guy's lunchtime hauls are my favorite thing to look through, bro. This guy fucking put Jessica Cruz 125 the other day, like, bro, that's like a $200 plus book, and he's just like casually finding on his. What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna start hacking you so I can come to your town and hit your store. What the fuck, bro? I've been looking for that book for 4 years, man.
Stay in the Maritimes. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, man.
We all have our own honey holes in our hunting grounds.
Yeah.
And listen, that's how you're able to get your Invincible. Actually, let me ask you a question before I continue. Do you actually have, because I know in my area the issue is I actually have, it's a question of who gets there first sometimes to get the books. Do you have that kind of issue in your spot? Or are you like the only, like one of the few aficionados kind of in your...
I think I'm like, I just know everything. Like I'm more well-rounded than most of the people. Most of the people either follow just the app or they have just the Marvel books. And I always laugh at the people who just buy the Marvel books because it's like you're like the scratch.
No, you're missing out on a lot. You know exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's
about
like, yeah. I look into the niche ones. Those have like very high volatility, and I noticed that with things like Sonic. Even though I personally love Sonic.
Yeah,
that,
anything.
like,
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, even today on my post on IG, I posted an image book, and you know, how often do I post image books? But you know, you got to expand your horizon, dude.
Hey now. I pick up DC books, man.
All right. So I my stuff's a bit scattered, but I'm gonna try to, you know, rein it all in. Okay, so let me start with this. So this one it was a lot purchase, and some of these you might be wondering what the hell, but they're actually it's more of a low print count kind of situation. I don't know if you guys know about the indie game Little Nightmares. That's actually the comic was released by Titan Comics. It's actually a pretty hard book. The problem is the series got canceled after 2 issues, and the 3rd issue was only available as a trade paperback. So issue 1 and 2 are the only single issue form. So this is issue 1. Not an easy one to find. This one I posted during October. The second print of Freddy versus Jason versus Ash by J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, that's sweet.
There is
covers.
Yeah, the second print is the only one that has all 3 on the cover. There is another variant like that has each character in a separate issue, but the second print has all 3 of them, which I like.
Okay.
This is actually my second copy. Mace Windu number 5. Now, technically they consider this Ahsoka's first appearance in Marvel canon, because before that, you know, she was obviously in Dark Horse. So this actually did go for quite a bit, then it cooled down. And then it spiked a bit again during the Ahsoka series, and then I think it's kind of cooled down. But yeah, this one I was actually it was one of those books on my wish list, and I finally got it.
Nice.
Yeah, Ghostbusters TMNT number 3, the sub variant.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire released a trailer for the new movie coming out next year.
Yeah, it's
spicy.
But yeah, that Photon Pack, that's actually it's not a cheap book, so I was actually happy to find this in the lot.
Mhm.
And then, all right, so now I couldn't go to New York City Comic Con, but my buddy Nemesis Prime from Comic Con Podcast, he went because he lives in the Jersey area. So he actually picked up these exclusives for me. Oops.
Nice.
The SNES homage for I think this is
Oh,
issue number
dude.
4 of TMNT Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
sweet.
I remember we were talking about this. I kind of just wish it wasn't rose flesh. From afar, it definitely looks more like to the actual like
Yeah.
art box. But up
I don't know. I
close,
kind of like it because the thing is, like, I think if it was too accurate to the game cover, it's almost like I kind of like that. It's a bit more of a different take on it with because Roche Best has a bit of that anime feel to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It grew on me, and I always like when the little subtle details like that Nintendo seal of approval emblem that they put.
yeah.
Those little stuff. Yeah, that's a nice touch. And also this character you don't see very often because it's always Chun-Li, Guile, Ken, but it's the Dalsim Bjorn Baron variant.
Mhm.
Limited to 300. It's funny because it's Bjorn Baron, but on the back it says it's done by Puppeteer Lee. So there's almost like an error in the artist recognition.
Whoops.
So I basically on my IG post I credited Puppeteer Lee because that's who I saw on the back cover, and then I was corrected as Bjorn Buren, and then I looked it up online and said, yeah, it is Bjorn Buren, but they just put Puppeteer Lee on the back cover for some reason.
And sorry, what's the actual book on that
It's Street Fighter Omega #1, I believe.
one? Is he actually in the book?
He might be. No, well, the thing is, I mean, no, I don't think he's. It's more of a focus on the newer characters.
Hmm.
So so when he shipped this to me, he knows I'm an SF fan, and he's lately been collecting a lot of video games, Nemesis Prime, I mean. So he actually packed in this Japanese import version of Super Street Fighter 4.
Damn.
Oh,
I don't-
right on.
I don't even
That's
own a
love right
360,
there.
but just because of the cover art and it's a Japanese import, I never seen this artwork before, so yeah, definitely
So
keeper. And then let's see. All right, so let's move on to some of those infamous lunchtime picks. Let's
Oh,
see.
he's about to be spicy.
So I picked a pair of these.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The 1 in 10. It's funny. One was priced at 25. One was priced at 10, and I guess it was based on the condition. So then I talked to the shop and asking, "Hey, can you price the second one at 20?" He's like, "Sure."
All right.
It pays to be almost like a regular customer sometimes. And then this was I'm an X-Men homer, so whenever I see these kind of covers, I know that they always go for ridiculous prices, but I got this for a pretty decent price. The 1 in 25 Mark Brooks Kitty Pryde variant of X-Men 5/22.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Should ride in the rocket.
Yep. Let's see.
Is that the issue where she faces like the bomb through Earth or whatever?
I believe that's the one. I gotta take it. This out. This is the one that Sheik was talking about. The 1 in 25. Dude,
Michael Allred. I can tell it's Michael Allred.
yeah. When I saw this for $10, and I told Marvell this because like I met Marvell like a few months ago during the summertime, and we actually did a bit of hunting at his shop, and I saw the exact same book on his shop's wall, and I think the owner was asking 150, I think, or 160 for it.
Probably something like that.
The fact that I found this for $10, like, yep, snatch.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
That's
yeah,
insane.
for those that don't know, that is the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. That's why people. Apparently, this covers an homage to something which I can't remember, but someone told me it's an homage to. I don't know what it's an homage to.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, okay, this one. So.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
150
Love that.
Dr. Voodoo variant. So here's the thing.
30.
This was priced at 60. But then I noticed there was I don't know if I can show it properly, but there was some color rub on both staples. So I showed him the color rub and then I'm like, what can you do about the price based on the color rub? And then he knocked it down to 45.
Nice.
So
Even
That's
before,
gorgeous.
like all like the Doctor, like the Brother Voodoo kind of spec and all that, I kind of wanted just for the cover, and obviously
it's an
that was-
homage, yeah, because it's an homage to Strange One.
mhm.
Yep.
And the thing is,
1974.
yeah, the other thing is, I didn't realize this, but when I looked this up on eBay, I saw a CGC 9.4 that has the exact same color rub. So I don't know if that's a known defect that CGC ended up letting go, but
Fuck, hopefully.
same exact color rub, it got a 9.4. Normally, color rubs that bad, usually you get docked like I think an 8.5 or something like that, or an 8.0.
Wow.
So yeah, that's that. Oh, this one, I'm so glad I didn't pull the trigger like a year ago when I saw it at another show, because this was a cover that I actually wanted, but I know how much of a ghost it is.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
So-
Yeah.
So initially, the shop asked 150 for this.
Oh,
I pulled it out of the bag. I was actually ready to almost. Well, I was gonna see if I could haggle, but I pulled it out of the bag, and then I noticed something. There was a dog ear right here,
Damn.
and then a little tiny tear. So then I gave it back to him because clearly he didn't know about the defect when he priced it at 150. So he was gonna put it back in inventory, but then I kind of stopped him like, wait, what would the new price be with the defects note? And then he said 50. Done. For 50, this is an all day, every day.
Is it just my camera? Is there something going down and almost along like a
I
crease?
see it too.
Yeah. No, there is. You mean this
Is it-
one?
is it
Yeah,
a-
it's like a bit of an indentation. I think it can be pressed out though, but it looks like there is a bit of an indentation on this. It doesn't break color. It's just a dent like that goes all the way across the. It might be a printing thing or not, but I don't know.
Mhm.
Still, I challenge you to find this for less than 100 online. You won't be able to.
Legitimately.
You've
And
been
yeah,
challenged, man.
Baker's not lying. Like in terms of like aside from Tomb of Dracula 10, this is probably the next best thing that Blade collectors probably would want to look for.
Mhm.
I mean, there are other key issues in that run, but honestly, this is probably the next most, I guess, sought after key in the Blade, I guess, catalog. All right, what else? Okay, so actually, wait, I think I still have more. Oh, okay, I still have some more lunchtime fights. So I don't know if you guys know about the series iZombie.
Ooh. Is that
This is-
Darwin?
This is the 1 in 10 Darwin Cook variant.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
that a TV show?
It was a TV show, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an easy 1 in 10 to find.
No, not at all.
Yeah, $15.
Damn. Crazy.
And this one I found. This is the one that I posted today.
Ooh.
It's the 1 in 15 John Tyler Christopher Witchblade number 130. I did some research. I mean, again, someone could correct me, but I think this is the first retailer incentive of the Witchblade series. It's kind of weird that they started at 130, but yeah,
Hmm.
1 in 50. I only saw 2 copies listed on eBay. One was asking 300 USD. One was asking 80, and there's 20 watchers.
Wait, 300, was it graded?
Raw. These are both raw copies. I have a subscription to Go Collect. The last graded copy sold in 2021 for like 120 for a 9.8.
Damn.
So yeah, and I paid 15 for this.
What's the number ratio on it? Did you say 1 in 50?
15, 1.5. Not a high ratio.
Wow, that's kind of surprising. Like,
Yeah, but again, it's also issue 130 of Witchblade. I don't know how many shops were ordering that many copies of Witchblade at that point. I'm not sure. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, I went to my local. Actually, wait, hold on. There's actually more.
oh gosh.
Before I get to that, there's other stuff I had to show. Sorry. Oops, I almost knocked over one of my books. Okay, so I'm all about the connecting cover, especially the ones that are hard to find. Found these two. The Frank Cho.
Nice.
One is a 1 in 15, one is a 1 in 20.
Nice.
The
That's
follow
nice.
book.
That's dope.
This was in the $10 bin.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I dig that. I dig it.
Yeah, I will pay for mine. Oh wait, that is the theme. Overpaying for books.
What's that?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, it is, Marvel. Tonight especially.
I was showing off the 8 Power Ranger books that I picked up at a warehouse that you, myself, and Marvel have all been to.
Wait, are you talking about the warehouse?
The warehouse.
That's in that looks like it's in like in a hotel building or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I picked up 8 Power Ranger books that I haven't been able to find anywhere since I began collecting, and I overpaid for them. It was worth it, but I overpaid for them.
When he showed me the sticker on the first cover, I'm like, that's for the entire set, right? Not just the first issue.
How much?
No.
Wait. Did you actually reveal? Because I did see your books
Oh,
when I was
yeah.
eating dinner, but
He could have filled up his tank of gas for what he paid.
oh
for.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. But I mean, you did try to at least haggle with him, right? Because
I did. I got a good amount off of it. It was higher.
Okay. Take what you can get. All right. So here's a bit of deep cut DC for you.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Forever.
I hate the artist because I know the artist is Ethan Van Sciver.
I know there's some controversy behind it, but this is not an easy one to find. It's the Yellow Lantern Batman. It's the 1 in 25 variant of Forever Evil #4. I found this for $5.
Yeah,
of course you did.
Awesome find.
Yeah. All right, and then this I claimed last week. I don't care if you guys mock me. I don't care.
Oh my god!
Wow.
This is like me with like.
I am. Listen, I am what I am. All right.
So wait, is that just a good cover or what?
Okay, so no, there is some nostalgic because the thing is, it's funny because the person that pulled out my reserve from my shop, he's like, he doesn't know the story behind it. He's like, hey, sarcastic. He's like, hey, you sure you sure two's enough? If you only knew how many more I had. So then basically it was almost like one of those movie sequences where I'm like, let me tell you my tale. And then I told him the whole story about why I collect these kind of covers. Honestly, it's pretty simple. Literally, this was like the first, if I could recall, it's actually the first comic I ever owned as a kid. Like when like one of my friends gifted it to me. I didn't take care of it very well back then because I didn't know how to preserve books, and I was, I was young and I was just kind of treating comics like any other thing. It was so ratty I had to throw my actual original copy away, and since then that nostalgia bug has always been there, and whenever I find a copy, as long as it's in a decent price, I always scoop it up. So that's
Do you
it.
have it like a separate short box for?
I should. I haven't got to that level. I think I've hit almost close to 20 copies so far, but no.
Go find them. Show
Sorry?
us. Go show us the number count. Do it.
It's kind of scattered. It's actually not organized. I know that it's kind of there's a certain pocket like here and then there's some there, but I'm stacking them. I think I mentioned how, as a joke, I don't know if this will ever happen. The aim is to, let's see if I can actually fill a short box of just this.
You'll get there.
At this rate, probably.
That's what I wish more people talked about, though. It's like, if you're gonna make a video about like some book that's trending, every motherfucker does that every week using the same generic lists. But more people should talk about those issues that just straight up make them happy, because there's tons of those, right?
Yeah, because the thing is, and I'm kind of glad it's an issue that's attainable. I'm kind of glad that my issue wasn't like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a hard to find expensive issue that basically make me broke. I mean, this one tops I paid $10-15, so
Mhm.
You know, it's a good thing my friend didn't gift me like a Tomb of Dracula 10 when I was a kid, and then I have to buy every single copy of that. All right, so 2 weeks ago I went to a Toy Con, a local Toy Con here, and basically actually sorry, there's a few more stuff. This is $6. The David Finch 1 in 25.
Nice.
I
Are
never
those
seen
wizards?
Finch do. Sorry,
Are those wizards that you're getting ready to show?
there are some wizards.
Yeah. There you go.
You see the
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
polys?
I don't see Finch doing a lot of stuff on Hulk, so this was actually a cool find for $6. I've been collecting some of these Mike Mayhew vampire variants, so this one was 15.
Oh, nice.
I think I
Never
wanted
even
to claim
seen
that,
that.
and you beat me to it. Actually,
No, I know that's impossible because this one I actually picked up
No,
locally.
no.
I didn't do it on a claim. There was
The
another
other
one
one
that
he
was
did.
put up on because he had 2 copies. I only claimed one and I left the other one in the box.
oh.
Someone else might have beaten you to it. It wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me.
Did you claim the?
It was the Dakin one. It was the Dakin one that I beat you to.
Probably, and
Yeah, it
then
was
also the astonishing X-Men one, the homage, the the where Kitty's phasing through Colossus.
Yeah, but that one also I found hunting. I didn't actually claim it online. All right, so now I can segue into the local Toy Con find.
Yes.
So there's a couple of vendors, and one particular vendor I couldn't believe this. She was having this deal in her booth. She said anything priced $10 and under is $3, and if you buy 4 for 10. So this is what I picked in the 4 for 10 pile. Picked up this.
Nice.
I think it's my 3rd or 4th copy. David Finch wraparound.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
There's actually one more. Oh wait, there's one more issue that I picked up but can't seem to hold on. Okay, I can't seem to find it, but it's the last issue of Batman Superman 87. It's the last issue. That was one of them. And then I also picked up the Looney Tunes cover of Justice League. With all the that was my 2nd copy, and I met BC that day, so I actually gave that to his kid because I figured it's a cool cover. I told him don't open the book though because none of the Looney Tune characters are actually in the actual interior. They're just on
I
the.
love Looney Tunes. I still buy Looney Tunes, like the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what was actually in the under $10, the 4 for 10 pile.
Nah, get the fuck out of here, dude! I don't even own one copy of that. I've given up on Batman Beyond. And
So here's the thing: I found this is my 2nd copy, and I've actually found even the 2nd print in the wild for like $5. So, and then so then I went to another vendor, and then they had that same vendor actually had. So here's the wizard. Let's segue into the wizard.
God, I love wizards.
They had wizards priced at $4 each. Some of them didn't have the magazine inserts. I mean, sorry, the poster inserts, which kind of suck, but whatever. $4, I'll take it. The Dark Book, which is a pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever read this, but it's actually like a little bit of a compendium that kind of shows like some of the villains, and not just Marvel, but they actually explore villains in DC, Marvel. So it's kind of cool that because Wizard kind of covers multiple publications, they kind of it's not Marvel heavy or DC heavy, so it's kind of nice that they kind of sprinkle villains from both. And then so this one I picked up, honestly it was $4. The only reason I picked it up was because this is actually the first mention of Isaiah Bradley before he actually appears in the in his 5-issue the Truth miniseries.
Yeah. Acceptable answers are also Emma Frost and the outfit. So
Sorry?
Look at the Emma Frost outfit. That's a seller for me.
Oh yeah. I'm not a big fan of how Wolverine looks though. I'm not too big of a fan on that. All right.
Yeah, the face and the hair is a little
Yeah.
off.
Speaking of Wolverine, this is the Eric Larson cover of issue 3.
Oh, these are the good ones. Yeah, the early covers.
Again, I don't know. I don't think there's any. Oh no, the poster is actually inside. This one actually has a poster inside.
Nice.
The Ghost
Yeah,
Rider
dude.
poster.
Dude, those early Wizards, they're so good. The covers and the posters. So
Yeah,
good.
I dug it. Like the poster itself was like an easy sell. Like how often do you see Ghost Rider in a wizard outfit?
Hmm.
And then the other wizard that I picked up was the McFarlane.
Oh, Baker just got a raging spawn on, bro.
It doesn't have now.
The old spawn on, baby.
Now, I think for this to be complete, it needs to have the card and the poster. It has neither. But
Mhm.
again, $4.
Dude, worth it, man. Are you kidding me?
And then okay, so then I went to another vendor, and they had a $3 bin. I picked this up, not in the best condition, but it is a 1 per store.
Oh
Nice.
shit! I've never seen that before. What is that?
Yeah. Who was
damn.
shoot? It's not Pacelli. Oh crap! The artist is. It'll come to me after. This is a gatefold cover.
Oh, yeah.
I initially I thought this was the 1 in 75, but the 1 in 75 of this is in a different issue. This is the gatefold that has all the 1 in 75 characters in this issue. Like there's Nova and actually wait, let me just open it. Oh,
Did you say Nova?
Don't tempt me with a good
Yeah.
time.
I think I don't know if Dude actually claimed the Nova, but I know that Nova's actually at the back. He's like one of the 1 in 75s.
Ooh.
Boy.
So
Dude, that's nice, man.
Oh,
I would buy that. If I
Let
was
me
a Nova
see.
guy, I would buy that.
Damn, why you gotta
Yeah.
be like that?
Oh,
then-
K-Man's about to go buy
Damn.
that shit too. Yeah, damn.
Who's-
That's very cool.
Who's the artist? Is it Diodato?
no,
Diodato
it's not
style.
Diodato. Actually, wait, you might be right. It might be Diodato, I think.
It looks like a very dark shadows.
It
Um,
might be.
The Civil War 2 is Yasmin Putri, by the way.
Pucci.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Yes.
Yes. I was thinking it was one of the female artists, but I was thinking it wasn't Pacelli. Yep. All right, and the other stuff from the $3 bin, 1 in 10,
Nice.
Ben Mara.
See, like
Joe.
Hyper gets it. Like these GI Joe issues, man, they're rare. Like even the normal series, they all go for like $15-20 because they're not easy to find.
Yeah, you would think that a 1 in 10 would be easy to pick out, but no, they're actually
No.
even looking these up just because I sometimes try to look them up just to gauge the value, and there's not much of a reference to go off of because there's not many copies listed.
Hmm.
I just like the whole color scheme behind it. It's kind of has like that-
Liefeld-esque, eh?
yeah.
And
This one's
you
pretty cool.
Transformers ratios you get are the same. The 110s, they're very
Yep.
rare.
Any of those IDW, those intellectual properties, Ghostbusters, Transformers,
Is
TMNT.
that newsstand?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, holy shit, like that's
But
rare.
It is a pretty
Yeah.
dope Ramos cover for
It
$3.
is, yeah. That is a very nice Humberto Ramos
And
cover.
this one I found for $3 as well.
Oh yeah, like that book is so like I can't believe you can still find that for basically like cover price. Or,
Again,
you know,
I mean,
logo.
this is not in the best of condition. I would say this is
No,
like
but
a
still.
fine. It's like a fine minus maybe. But again, first group
Still, yeah.
Wonder.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What else? So this one, so I know that Brooks did a lot of these
Ooh.
Tron variants. In my opinion, I'm actually putting this upside down. In my opinion, this is probably my favorite one.
Hmm.
I didn't even notice until you showed it. I
Yeah.
thought that's what the cover was.
Now, the only reason, like this goes for quite a bit. I got this for 35 because there was a little bit of like a small dirt speck in the back. Like we weren't sure if you were able to clean it off or not. I'm like, you know what, whatever. $35. It's gonna be in the PC, so
Yeah.
it's a dope.
I really
Brooks
like-
cover.
I really like
Wait,
the,
who's the artist on that?
Mark Brooks.
Nice.
He did like a
Very-
series of these Tron variants for like I know there's like a Wolverine one, a Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, the Moon Knight. I think the Thor one also goes for some good change. You'll definitely dig this one, Sheik. You were just talking about Invincible, so full circle.
Ooh. Oh yeah, preview. Is that one of the previews? Of
Yep,
Invincible?
yeah. This is the gold.
Oh, that's the Gucci version. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's hard to
Feels like
find.
one for
It's
Thor.
Gucci, baby.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one per store. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that, but This definitely it's kind of under the radar, to be honest, considering that some people, it's kind of weird. Some people, it's kind of inconsistent. Some people are all about the previews issue, and then some people don't even really care. This is not that it's not an expensive issue to find, really. I paid, I think, $20 for it, but it does have the
It just
previews.
slips under the radar because there's two other previews that are also worth money. It's Tech Jacket 1, and then it's Savage Dragon like 57 or something like that. Both of those are the same as this, where they have the preview. Those
Okay.
go for money, but in my opinion, this is one of the best ones because that gold one in particular is probably the lowest print of all of them.
And this is a variant, by the way. This is not the actual. The regular cover has a different art, and I like it's a wraparound because you actually see Skeletor in the back.
That is a sick cover, like just even on its own, beautiful cover.
So,
very cool.
Yeah. And I think that's it. There are some other ones, but I have to dig for them because I had some Jim Lee finds. So actually, sorry, some Green Lantern variants. I couldn't find them in my pile.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of you post some of those. They're sick.
Yeah, those I'll probably post in the next pile once I find that pile that I picked up. But yeah, that's more or less it.
Here, I'll give you guys one because you love X-Men. If you want to find a really, really cool preview of Invincible, in my opinion, the best one for reasons, look for Noble Causes #3, but cover B. So both A and B go for money, but cover B has a Days of Future Past homage where Invincible is actually one of the people in the screen because they have multiple people. And it's actually a prototype version of Invincible because he's not colored the same as he is now. It's like a lighter shade of yellow. So it's like he actually appears in that issue as well. Like he shows up in the fucking comic book for like two split like scenes. So that book sells for like 100 to 200 Canadian like regularly because it's so hard to find because it's a variant of a series nobody bought. So Noble Causes, #3, but cover B specifically. Both go for money, but cover B is the really hard to find one. The Days of Future Past like homage cover, and Invincible is on the cover and he's inside, and that came out way before the comic book did.
Okay, I gotta jot that down. Noble Causes #3.
All right, guys. Fuck yeah. Those are some, no pun intended here. Those are some hyper hauls here tonight, guys. See what I did there, hyper?
Oh, geez.
Sorry, I had to. No, those are killer hauls, guys. It's good to be back. It's good to see everybody's hauls. It's good to actually have hauls for once on my end. Fuck. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Coming up, we were supposed to have retrospect this past Monday. Unfortunately, we canceled that show. So that's actually going to flip over to this coming Monday. But before then, we're going to have this Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, Royally Fucked. We're going to go over pre-orders for the next 3 weeks, let you guys know what we're picking up or we're not picking up, what to keep your eye out for, just let you guys in on the know. Other than that, retrospect on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. That's always a fun time, guys, as we go back throughout the years and look at books released in the month of November for said years and see where they stand in the market today, Anything else, guys, you wanted to throw in?
Yeah, well, I'll address, I didn't see Baker's comment when I was showing my books, but yeah, Baker, I will be getting back to putting my uploads, so yeah, I've kind of been slacking the last week or so I'll be I have some uploads that I need to put up, so yeah, you'll see those hopefully by this weekend, so that's that. Actually, tonight, this is not the only show I'll be on tonight. I'm actually in about an hour.
Double dip it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be on Nearing Nirvana. For the first time, I'm actually going to be on the show Long Story Short. I don't if you guys never heard of that show. It's basically a show where they kind of focus, and it's the kind of books that I kind of go for, like the ghosts, the oddities, and like the kind of books that people generally don't really talk about. So that's kind of like the show that I sometimes pay attention to kind of keep books on my radar. And that's actually how I found some of the books on my radar because some of the books that they highlight. So I'm going to be on that show. I did actually give a couple of picks that have made it to the slide. So I'll be talking about my picks. Some of the books you probably already saw on my IG. But yeah, I believe they start at 10. Sometimes they start at 10:30. So
oh man, that's fuck.
Yeah, so you might have to catch it on the rewind, dude.
Yeah, I'll be counting sheep at that time.
I think it was 10. I believe it's 10 p.m. though Eastern is when they actually go on. But yeah, I'll once I get the update from Aaron. I'll post it on my story. So that's that. And tomorrow I'll be a guest host on The Hunt. They're doing their annual Hustlemania. It's like WrestleMania except for comic books. So
Hosting.
yeah,
Fuck
me and the Tone are going to be co-hosting the festivities, and yeah, if you guys want to see some people duking it out, showing off their books, tune in at 11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And I think, oh, and Saturday afternoon, right after you guys do your FOC, I'm actually going to be on Fable's show, Blaming
Okay.
Fable. He asked me to come on, so I'm curious how about that show. I've seen it. It's a pretty dope setup, and I like Fable, so definitely check that out as well. So Saturday, I believe it's at 1 or 1:30 is when they go on live. So that's it.
Right on.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys. Well, Hyper, you're here, man. So get us out of here.
All right. Well, all right. We're gonna keep it classic because it's just been a while.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, if you're too broke to buy comics, visit your local library.
Peace.